Hello, beautiful soul, and thank you for joining in for this fall reading today. I'm going to be completely open with whatever it is that Spirit has in store for us today. I have a couple different decks that I'm working with. I will introduce them as we go, and I can't wait to see what messages Spirit has in store for us today. I set the intention that the space be cleared today and free of all energies, to be able to allow the messages of the highest good to come in, to connect to divine source, to allow every message that to come through to be clear, concise, and of true source intention for us to know everything it is that we need to know today. We're going to be working with the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine. No! Jasmine! We're also going to be working with the Whispers of Love Oracle by Angela Hartfield. Artwork by Josephine Wall. It is a beautiful fall day here, and I am not even going to, just if you can get outside, I highly encourage you to do so in whatever way works for you. We're also going to be working with the Dream Reading cards, Awaken Your Intuitive Subconscious by Rose and Sarah. Love these cards. This has been a new favorite of mine. These cards are great. We'll get into it. And we're also going to work with the Fairy Forest today by Lucy Cavendish. And I invite you to cleanse your space in whatever way works best for you. Light any candles or incense that you feel called. Grab any crystals that you'd like today. Allow yourself to just get comfortable. These messages are of the highest good and will find you exactly as they are meant to today. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your divine wisdom that lives within you. I ask you to always trust and honor that lives within. If there are any messages that feel like they don't resonate, that's okay, let them go. And the stuff that does, please allow yourself to sit with it, accept it, and we thank Source for all of the messages that come through today. And I appreciate you for allowing me to be the conduit that delivers these messages. All right. I also have this really beautiful earthy moss in front of me, which I just love. I highly encourage you to get out and allow yourself to do some grounding. We are about to be going into the colder season here in the United States, and so we have less opportunities coming up to be able to go outside, so just be able to do so. Also, while I was cleansing and getting ready, my dogs were running around crazy, having fun, enjoying themselves, and I get the feeling that some of my viewers, you may have kids at home or just a loud household, and maybe that makes it feel to you like you're not able to really get the divine space that you're looking for. But I really feel like Spirit's encouraging you to just see the beauty of whatever it is that you have, and know that that's okay, that it's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay that it is just exactly what it needs to be for you, and that if it's not where you want it to be, allow it to be a teacher for you. Allow it to be something that guides you and shows you what it is that you do want to see. But don't let it keep you from doing the things. Don't let it keep you from cleansing or practicing your rituals. Allow yourself to have that. It's important to you to have. So, all right. So, divine messages for today. I have a couple different piles that flew out. I'm going to pull those as we go. I really feel like for those of you that are watching today, you are my creative intuitives. You are my divine beings that are on a soul path of being able to do your soul's work as your source of income. And so I do feel like we are going to get some clear messages today from Source about being able to rise in our path and follow our divine journeys, and to be able to take the steps needed to get to where we're going. There's been a lot of cultivation, a lot of healing, a lot of revelations that have come to you recently, and you have been integrating these and really taking space to be able to see yourself, to learn what it is to take space, and to be able to become the true you, to be able to honor who that is, if not being able to fully embody it, at least being able to acknowledge what that looks like within your spaces. And like I said before, it's almost like maybe you feel like because not everything in your life reflects exactly what you want, exactly the way that you want it to, like maybe you feel like you're a fraud in your own sense of the way, but listen, you are exactly the way that you are meant to be right now in this now moment. You still have the opportunity to grow. And so if there's areas of your life that you see that you're like, you know what, this really isn't vibing with me, I don't really want to give my energy to that, I find myself disassociating from that, if it's something that you can change and can take a different direction in, I ask you to invite yourself to play and to find different ways to do so. The first card that comes out for us today is the Page of Fire, which says outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. And there's an image of a girl with a cloak and a dragon behind her, and she has a wand or a lasso kind of creating this energy of space before her that has a phoenix in it. Behind the dragon, there's a castle and a full moon. And then below that is the galaxy, so stars. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Divine soul, you have been getting downloads from spirit. You have been getting inspirations. You have been getting ideas on exactly what it is that you need to do, what it is that you want to do. And this is spirit calling you out. It is time to take action. Do the things. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not exactly what you want it to be, do it anyways. There's a crow. Do it anyways, okay? Allow yourself to be your original self. Know that your original ideas are worthy of being seen, of being heard. And especially when it comes to your finances, this is something that is going to bring you further along. But you have to allow yourself to really be dedicated and take the action and lean into what is unique about you. Okay. I feel like this is going to be the blocks to that. You have the Six of Air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. We have a unicorn and a boat with a lot of unicorns behind it in kind of this ethereal forest. So it almost feels like as though you have been riding on a boat or riding in your own little world, like kind of just cultivating your own space of awareness and understanding your own being in your own way, and breaking out of your norms or the social norms and just being able to really feel comfortable in your own skin. Whereas in the past you may not have been. And so Spirit's asking you to see how far you've come. See how far you've come. You are not the same person that you once were, and there is merit in that, dear soul. We are here to grow and learn, and you are doing just that. It's the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. This could mean physically, this could mean emotionally, mentally. I do see for some of you that this does mean specifically taking a trip, like to a beach. I see California. I also see potentially like a jungle or woodsy area, water as well. Some of you might be going on a float trip. But being able to see that your energy is shifting from being in a place of really focusing on the things that used to really bother you or worry you. It's like, man, you used to just be trapped in your head and really thinking about all the things that have gone wrong and why it hasn't gone better, or what you did that was, incorrect. And you are now moving into a place of being able to see how your emotional depths give you a quality of greatness. You have a better ability to understand and connect with others, which again, leaning into your career and your business, you are going you're going down a route of entrepreneurism, of being able to really speak out on your own things or create from your own. And this takes a lot of confidence. This takes a lot of knowing that what you have to say, or the product that you are offering, or the thing that you are building is worthy. And so affirm to yourself every day that you are worthy, that your project is worthy, that that people are in genuine appreciation of whatever it is that you are creating and that you are offering. Falling in love, wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. The Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and competitive. So yeah, you're moving forward in a very let's just do it. You know what? Let's just do it. I've been working on it. I've been cultivating it. Maybe it could be more perfect, but let's do it. We're going to do it now, and we're going to see where we're going to go. And, I'm I'm thinking of The Voice. My grandma, I've been spending time with her, and she watches The Voice. And if you're unfamiliar, The Voice is a show where anybody can audition to be heard by celebrities to be able to be chosen for a spot to get a record deal to sign on. And the thing is the celebrities are turned around so they cannot see who is singing. All they can do is hear the voice, and from that is how they choose what resonates with them. And it's about being able to focus on not worrying so much about the outward appearance of things, but trusting the value of what it is that you are offering, and going forward in a fashion of knowing that, yeah, you still have room to grow, and that's okay, because that's what you are here to do. But that doesn't keep the medicine of what you have to offer right now from being just as good, just as important, just as juicy. And then you have the 10 of Earth, which says a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. And you have a fairy girl with, it looks like maybe a fairy daughter and a couple of fairy grandkids. But they're all playing on this mountainscape, and there's just this beautiful glowing sunset, and everyone's holding pentacles. So it's like you're creating financial wealth and abundance that is generational. You're trying to create something that hasn't been created before in your family. You are changing ancestral patterns. Don't you understand? There's depth to that, and it can't just be some half-assed idea of potato chips, let's go, you know what I mean? You're trying to create the Eiffel Tower over here, and it takes time. So allow yourself to be wherever you are right now while still dreaming of that next moment. Never giving up on that dream. Never giving up on the steps that it takes to achieve that dream. And never giving up on yourself taking those steps, achieving that dream. And also honoring and cultivating the space when you need to step away from it, when you need to focus on other things, because life is many things. It is not simple. It is consistent of, bills and responsibilities and, people and jobs and friendships and community, and all of these things are beautiful, but they also all have their own factions of existence, so they affect each other differently. So long story short, it's okay to be where you are right now, and keep dreaming, keep taking the action that you need to take. Don't give up on that. Yeah, you have the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. And the 3 of Air, great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. Oh my goodness. Hi, Booby. Hi. Oh. You've spent a lot of time in this sad energy honoring your past and honoring what you've been through. And it's time to walk out of that energy, honoring it by taking action, by seeing you live here now, where the past no longer exists and the future has yet to be. So what power do you have right now to take action, to do the things that you need to do to make your dreams come true? And how can you do so in a way that is achievable to you. Baby steps are okay. Giant leaps are okay. Taking a step back is okay. Like whatever it is that you need to do is great. Just honor that for you. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Oh, great. Let's hold space for it then. Let's call it like it is. It's become a problem because you're not doing the things, because you're not believing in yourself, because you're cultivating this space and Spirit is giving you all and you are creating, but you're not believing in yourself. You still haven't chosen you in all of this. You still haven't chosen yourself. You're doing a great job by following through and taking action and manifesting and keeping a positive mindset, and you have to start somewhere. But beautiful, beautiful soul, you need to make a choice. You need to either choose you and choose you with honor, and it's like you take that step and it's done, and you move forward and you don't look back. Or you keep being where you're at right now, where you're battling this essence of, well, do I choose me? Or maybe I choose me today and maybe tomorrow I choose someone else, and maybe the next day I'm just going to not choose anything, and maybe the next day I'm going to choose too many things. Like, it's your path, beautiful soul. It's your path. But Spirit is guiding you to see that you're making things way more complicated than they need to be for yourself, because it's really quite simple. Do what you want to do. Do the things you feel called to do. If it lights your heart on fire, if it gets you excited, then do it. If it doesn't, then stop. Do something else. All right, let's see from the fairy forest. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, beings. Thank you, guides. Let's get a message from the fairy forest. Thank you, fairies. What messages does this collective need to know? Just for today. Just for today. Especially regarding any kind of inspiration we can get. That would be great. Oh, all right. I love these cards. These have been, these were just in a reading I did the other day. So we have card number 2, which is Duria. I don't even know if you guys can see these cards, but I hope you can. If not, enjoy the beautiful scenery and I'll describe her. Duria, card number 2. Healer, nourishment, and nurture. It is time for you to focus completely on self-nurture and to support your own healing, emotionally and in particular physically. I feel that one. This means you must put aside all the excuses you have previously allowed to take precedence over your own well-being. Your own personal healing must be the top priority of your life. Seek out a holistic healer, a spiritual healer, and a physical healer, and create a well-being program that you fully commit to. Allow nothing to interrupt this. Nothing can take away this time you must now give your own self. Your soul is asking this of you. And you must become devoted to your own healing. When you do this, you will find others heal too. And that your healing journey inspires others around you to fully connect with their own needs, and furthermore allows them to become responsible for their own journey of healing. When you are accountable for yourself, the people around you are inspired to be accountable for themselves. They see you and they're like, oof, all right, I can look at my own self. Healing food must be within your home and your ultimate home, your body. Healing exercise must be undertaken, a mindful movement, healing environments at your refuge, healing people to nourish you, healing thoughts and music and energies support you on this journey every day. Be relentless and merciless in calling anything or anyone who will not allow you to support yourself through what must be done. You must become fully devoted to your own healing, and this must take place now. Duria is a beautiful, beautiful girl with green eyes, brown hair, acorns and leaves and twigs for a crown. Looks like she has berries and spider webs. And dewdrops traced within her crown. She has ivy leaves going down her neck. Duria is the healer. She offers you nourishment. She offers you nurture. She offers you the space to give yourself what you need. She offers you the okay. She's granting you the permission that you need to be able to stop and take care of you. Whatever obligations that you feel like you must uphold, it is okay to put those down and to turn your focus inward and upon yourself and upon your own healing. There's also a dual message here for anyone who resonates with the term being a healer. We are all healers in our own rights, natural human beings. But some of us are called to the path of the healer as a devotion. And you are being called to better understand what this path is for you and what it looks like for you. What is the unique design of healing that you have to share with the world? We also have in card number 18, which says Elf-struck, enchanted, beguiled, and enspelled. There once was a time in your life where you felt like life truly had cast a spell over you, like you were seeing magic through every trace of experience that you got the opportunity to have. And you're beginning into another phase that is going to be very similar. And you may have in the past had reservations about going into this space and being able to see life through this magical lens. But that's not what the reality is that you are facing now, is that you have worked through those blockages, those angers or frustrations, whatever it was that was keeping you from being able to see those traces of magic. You've cleared them. And so expect miracles and expect to begin to see things that you have never seen before. Seeing the same situations, but in ways that you've never seen them before. And then card number 26, the Merciful One, compassion, release, and relief. So this is just one final sign from Spirit affirming for you that you are entering into this beautiful phase of no longer feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, but being able to simply breathe as though you are going with the flow of the wind. All right, my beautiful souls, that's all I have for you from the Fairy Forest. Let us see what we have from the Oracle Dreaming cards. Oracle Dreaming. These cards have been really great. I like to utilize them as a way of being able to see my waking reality as though it is interpreted through a dream. So this deck has dream symbols, meanings, and oracle messages. So we're just going to see what messages that the Spirit has for us today from this dream oracle. There's a beautiful daddy long leg that's crawling on a leaf here beside me. So for anyone who has daddy long leg ancestors supporting you today, any messages from the dream oracle. Okay. Flow, card number 27. You can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It is easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. What have you been holding on to, my friend? We started this meditation off with that. It is time to allow yourself to fully release it. You no longer need to hold the weight of the burden of it anymore. Allow yourself to be free and find the weightlessness that overwhelms you, that carries you with the flow of life. And when blockages come up, when challenges arise, know that you have the will, as water does, to move through these challenges and to be able to overcome, as you have time and time again, and you will. Card number 27, Flow. Let's see what the book says. This is an oracle card, so the book usually has additional wisdom. It says, observe the wonders as they occur around you. Don't claim them. Feel the artistry moving through and be silent. Be in the flow. If you swim against the current, the struggle will get you nowhere and will leave you feeling worn out and discouraged. Let go of the shore and allow the currents to take you into their natural direction. All will be effortless if you let go. Exerting unnecessary effort to make things happen does not work. If there is something in your life that you cannot control, let it go. If you are not getting the results you want, let it go. Know that you can overcome challenges if you go with the flow. Watch the ebb and flow of the ocean and how effortlessly the tides move. A stone that is tumbled and carried by the flow of the water ends up polished. Be like the stone. You will discover a smoother and more gentler you. Be aware of friction around you, but do not rub against it. Choose to remain in the flow. Tears express your emotion. Release them and let them flow. You will feel lighter for it, and you will keep at bay the feeling of being swamped emotionally. You then control the flow of your emotional bank. Watch what is happening around you, but do not get caught up in the emotional drama. Live in the now. I also had this dream card, Naked, card number 15, which says, do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Ah, goodness, it's just another card. It's just one more card from a different deck that's asking you to release, to give yourself the freedom of releasing the weight. Carrying it's not changing the situation. So maybe allowing yourself the opportunity to just release it and let it be can at least give yourself an opportunity to feel the freedom from it and find the weightlessness. What are you feeling ashamed of? What are you feeling vulnerable about? What's making you feel guilty? They're all valid. This is a great journal prompt to hold space for yourself. Ask these questions without judgment and just see what your responses are. You can reflect over them on whatever way works best for you. Sometimes just bringing awareness to things is all we really need. But I will affirm for you that you need not judge yourself for any of those things. You are beautiful, you are whole, you are complete exactly as you are. And whatever you have done is, you are worthy of being forgiven. Wherever you have been, you have grown from. You wouldn't be the person you are now today had you not been where you've been. So I just invite you to cultivate some space and awareness around these feelings, and then allow yourself to hold a practice of acknowledging them so that you may release them. Because the example that they're giving me right now is really personal. So trigger warning, I apologize if this is hard for anyone, but for me, I experienced sexual abuse at a young age, and I carried the guilt of that for a really long time. Felt like it was something I had done wrong, or something just wrong with me in general. And for a long time, I felt like if I had been better or different, that things would have happened differently. And it's taken me until I was 32 years old to realize that that's not the truth, that guilt, that shame was never mine to begin with. It never belonged to me, it belonged to someone else. And releasing that gave it the space to be returned to who it belonged to. And it gave that person the opportunity to hold accountability, acknowledgement, and healing within their own space. So there's a message here of like, realizing that you don't need to hold the weight and the guilt of the things that you're holding, but also releasing them not only frees you, but it also frees the people around you and those that may also be involved in these situations. So yes. Okay, and then also the last card in this deck that is coming forward is the Death card. It says, what parts of you and your habits need changing? How do you feel disconnected with yourself and others? And have you been neglecting your physical or your emotional health? So last, and then creativity. Okay, last message here from your subconscious about really just being able to cultivate, cut those cords, cut the pain of the past, rid yourself of the things that no longer serve you, and then cultivate space and awareness around building what you do want to see. Create a workout routine, create a grocery shopping list that includes foods that are healthy. Get rid of the extra clothes that you've had in your house that don't fit anymore. It's time to stop neglecting your health in whatever ways that means for you. Honor what you need to do, create healthy habits. It's all got to start somewhere, so give yourself space. All right, beautiful soul, let's get one final message for today, for inspiration, for love, for your path moving forward, from the Whispers of Love Oracle. And I feel like, especially with the messages that we've gotten today, I really invite you to let this message just be something for you to focus on for yourself, moving forward, cultivating this space of awareness around the self-care and self-love that you so deserve. Oh my gosh, look at this adorable little baby leaf. Look at how little it is. Okay, sorry. Okay, anything else, Spirit? What else? Okay. Okay. The first card that comes forward for you from this deck is card number 29, and it says forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Forgiveness. Find your freedom. Claim your power. Forgive those that have wronged you, not for them, for you. Because you are so deserving of a life that is free from the burden. So forgive. Open your heart and allow yourself to move forward in love. Your inner flame, your inner candle will never stop burning. No matter how hard it rains, no matter how fast the tornado comes, no matter how great the monsoon may be, your inner flame will never die, will never burn out. There's also a message here of reaching out. So if that resonates for you, if there's someone that you feel like you would like to offer forgiveness to, Spirit's giving you the go-ahead. Now is a good time. We also have Back to What You Love, card number 3. And this beautiful girl is just dancing through this field of flowers with the sunshine smiling in the background. The trail of doves off, signifying hope. You know, there's even in this image, you have a path that goes off to the side that is darker and less traveled. And maybe that's the path you're used to going. That's the path you usually go down, right? Like, it's a little darker, it's a little covered. But look, it's time to go back to what you love. It is time to walk towards the light. So, find time, create space to do the things that you enjoy doing. If you like painting, paint just for fun. If you enjoy dancing, turn on the radio and just have a good time. If you like socializing, go out and try a new experience. If you like spending time with your family or friends, call them up and make plans. If you enjoy learning, start a new class. And if you want to grow and expand your consciousness, connect with spaces to do so. But allow whatever it is that you do to guide you from a place of love. Follow your heart, and it will lead you to the abundance that you are so deserving of. And give yourself the opportunity to walk the path of enlightenment, the path that is abundance. It doesn't have to always be the hard route. It's okay to walk. It's okay to walk the easy path. If you love it and you want to do it and it's easy, that's not a sign saying you shouldn't do it or blah blah blah. That's literally like your go ahead. You love to do it and it comes naturally to you, then just do it. What are you even waiting for? What are you even holding back from? Quit. Stop judging yourself. Put down the weights. Let it go. Move forward. Be the person that you came here to be. And do so with love in your heart. Last message. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through action. Card number 49. Affirm to yourself with your daily actions just how much you love and honor yourself and your path. If you want to affirm a healthier mindset, wake up in the morning and do affirmations. If you want to affirm a healthier body, go out and buy healthy foods and then cook them for yourself and then eat them. If you want to cultivate a cleaner, healthier mind, clean your home. Do the little things. Seek counseling. Ask for help. Whatever it is that you are searching for, you can create. There is an action that can follow through to get you to your desired outcome. And so do so with an act of love and allow it to be expressed through your authenticity, following through on the things that you enjoy doing and doing them with enthusiasm. There's also an olive branch on here. I do feel like for some of you, there may be, there's a really big air of forgiveness about this whole message of like a lot of water under the bridge, maybe words that need to be had, maybe conversations, discussions to lighten the mood, to clear the air. But offer the olive branch. Give yourself, like I said, it's you're not doing it for them. It's an act of grace. And forgiveness is one of the most powerful superpowers that you have to tap into. All right, my beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me in these messages today. I really appreciate you being here and taking the time to share a little bit of love and energy with me today on this amazing fall space. I invite you to allow yourself to move forward in love and authenticity. And I send you off with a namaste. May you have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day. Bye.